Welcome to my channel. This is RC saying hey. I wasn't planning on making a video again so soon, but I did come up with something today that I realized needs some attention. As some of you know, I had bariatric surgery several years ago, and I've been pretty successful at keeping the weight off. I lost about 100 pounds, I have about 50 more to go, but in the last little while I was putting on weight, and that was really causing me a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, so nightmares. It's a big surgery to go through and then lose results. That's really quite challenging. And if you are someone who has had that bariatric surgery and is going through weight gain, I'm going to tell you what I've been doing, because I've now got the scale going back in the right direction, which is down. As you can tell, I'm not a tiny girl, so I do have room to go down without worrying about eating disorders and things like that. So the first thing I've discovered is, for those of you who love to have a little munchies, have a little smoke, have a little toke, munchies can be killer. I've reduced my consuming edibles, as I don't smoke, but I've reduced my consuming edibles to only on the weekends, and only as long as I don't have something else to do the next day. So in other words, if I have to work on Monday, nothing Sunday. If I have people coming over, nothing the night before, nothing the day of. Never, ever, ever have I tried anything while driving. That is just a no-no. That's just one thing, but I noticed a big difference because I wasn't getting the munchies. And it's really hard to say no to my little inner voice when I have the munchies. The second thing that I've discovered, which I don't know, some people say it's caused more of an effect than others, but I do agree, drinking after eating. Now that was something that they told us way back at the beginning, and I never really focused much on it, but I really got back into it in the last couple weeks, and it has been incredible. I am full for so much longer. Like full. I don't want food, and that, you know, for someone who's lived their life wanting food, this was pretty amazing. This was pretty much like holy world-rocking crazy. So I have one sip, if it's something spicy, because I like to cook fairly spicy, I have one sip of water when I'm done my meal just to get that little bit of spice down, but that's it. No water at the table, no juice, no milk. At least half an hour. I try and wait an hour before I have anything to drink. It's made a huge difference. Even on the weekend when I did have something to eat, consumable pot, I was very, very full the whole night. So I didn't have that urge to munch. So that's my tip. Also, if you can, remember to eat your protein. It does make a difference. Now for me personally, I was getting a lot of protein through milk, and then I made myself lactose intolerant. But after about a month, I got back to milk again and I was fine. This tends to happen to me a fair bit. Certain cheeses, soft cheeses, don't do well with my system, so that's hard to get protein in there, but I found that hard cheddar is good. Ketosis, if you can get your system into it, my sister's a doctor, she says it's probably not a good idea, but there are certain ketosis snacks that are good for bariatric, like cheese snacks and high protein snacks. If you can ease your way down on the fat and just focus on the protein snacks, that seems to help me too, because there are a lot more protein snacks out now for people who are doing ketosis diet, so that you can find them a lot more accessibly, pure protein, things like that. So in that way, I think you're doing better if you can get out there and get those things and keep your snacking to a minimum, and when you do snack, keep it protein. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you the good news that the scale is going down, and these are some of my tips. So if you're having bariatric problems and you have some questions, I know some great resources. I own a lot of books, and I know some websites, so if you need to ask any more questions, either ask me in the comments or ask for support in the comments, and I will direct you where I go. Thank you very much.